Elizabeth Hurley, the timeless British actress and model known for her poise, elegance and enduring presence in the spotlight, currently finds herself navigating one of the most emotionally taxing dilemmas a parent can encounter. At the heart of this situation lies a growing tension between two of the most important men in her life: her only child, 23-year-old son Damian Hurley, and her boyfriend, country music icon Billy Ray Cyrus. What began as a seemingly harmonious blending of worlds has evolved into a rift that forces Hurley to balance unwavering maternal devotion with the joys and demands of a new romantic partnership. Damian Hurley, born from her past relationship with the late film producer and businessman Steve Bing, has always held a uniquely central place in his mother's world. Following Bing's tragic suicide in 2020 at age 55, the bond between mother and son deepened profoundly. Damian became not just her child but her constant companion, her confidant, and frequently her plus one at high-profile events. The two shared an almost inseparable closeness, rooted in shared experiences of loss, glamour, and the intricacies of fame. Damian, now carving his own path as an actor and model, embodies a sophisticated, high-fashion sensibility, immersed in London's elite society scene, runway shows, designer collaborations, and the polished aesthetics of international couture. His lifestyle reflects refinement, cosmopolitan tastes, and an appreciation for the arts in their most elevated forms. In contrast, Billy Ray Cyrus represents an entirely different universe. The legendary singer behind the iconic Achy Breaky Heart, and a staple of American country music culture, brings with him a down-to-earth, rural-rooted energy. His world is one of Nashville honky-tonks, cowboy boots, wide-open spaces, and heartfelt, twang-filled ballads that celebrate simplicity, family, and Southern traditions. When Hurley and Cyrus first confirmed their relationship in April 2025, after initially meeting on the set of the 2022 holiday film Christmas in Paradise, the pairing raised eyebrows due to their apparent differences. Yet early interactions suggested potential harmony. Damian and Billy Ray reportedly connected on social media, exchanged messages, and even embarked on a lighthearted shopping trip for cowboy boots and hats. Billy Ray generously shared pieces from his own wardrobe, offering a gesture of goodwill that hinted at a possible bridge between their contrasting backgrounds. However, the initial warmth faded. According to those close to the situation, Damian's most recent visit to Nashville marked a turning point. Whatever transpired during that trip left him unwilling to return or engage further. The young man has made it plain that he has no interest in spending time with his mother's partner. The clash is described as fundamental. Damian's posh, fashion-forward ethos simply does not mesh with Billy Ray's unpretentious country persona. They are, in the words of one observer, like oil and water, two distinct elements that refuse to blend despite efforts to force compatibility. For Elizabeth Hurley, this creates an excruciating balancing act. She pours energy into reassuring Billy Ray that the relationship remains strong and worth pursuing, while simultaneously attempting to coax her son back into a more open mindset. The emotional toll is evident. She is running herself ragged, caught between the two people she loves most deeply. On one side stands her son, whose feelings stem from loyalty, grief over his father's loss, and perhaps a natural protectiveness as his mother enters a serious romance later in life. On the other is her partner, who may feel sidelined or rejected by the very family dynamic he hoped to join. Hurley reportedly views the conflict as temporary, a rough patch, or growing pains, insisting that time and understanding will heal the divide. Yet the strain is visible to those around her, highlighting how even the most composed public figures grapple with private heartaches. This scenario echoes broader themes in celebrity families, where new relationships often disrupt established parent-child bonds. Single parents who find love again frequently face scrutiny from adult children who fear losing centrality in their parents' life. Damian, having shouldered emotional responsibilities since his father's death, may perceive Billy Ray's presence as an intrusion on that sacred space. Meanwhile, Billy Ray, no stranger to complex family dynamics from his own life and high-profile past marriages, might struggle to navigate the sophisticated, jet-set world that Damian and Elizabeth inhabit.